That's the motion. Hit the ground running. We are hitting the ground running, guys. I salute you. I salute you. Hit the ground running. From day one, hit the ground running. Like also, according to Igbo people, also game. Also, hit the ground running. Hit the ground running. Also, I salute you guys wherever you are. We have been hitting the ground running for a very long time. I salute you. I salute you wherever you are, guys. I salute you. We are live and direct. Welcome to the City Boy movement, the City Boy family. I salute you guys. Hit the ground running. How have you been doing? For a very long time, I've not been here. How are you hitting the ground running? President Tinubu hit the ground running from day one. Some people no like him. The thing shocked them. The president that they say he dey shake, they shake again. Hitting the ground running. Defeat all defeatables. Sometimes when I see the comment, I'm not even doing videos, I'm not even coming live, I just put small video. You are not even sharing, but then what I said is paining you. That tells you that we have defeated you. Are you getting me now? John O. Onye Ozzy, fake name. He's an idiot element. You are welcome to life. I salute you guys. How is the City Boy family doing? How are you doing, guys? Long time. We are winning. We'll keep on winning. Hit the ground running. That's what we are after. Hit the ground running from day one. We are hitting the ground running from day one. Hit the ground running. And so far, so good. President Tinubu has been hitting the ground running. We have been seeing all the good news. We have been seeing everything about what is happening everywhere. When you look at everything that is going on, you will understand that President Tinubu is hitting the ground running from day one. And is making things happen. I salute you. Thank you very much for joining us. Ugoma, I see you. We are live and direct again. Hit the ground running. Everything that President Tinubu said is happening. He said it from day one. Hit the ground running. So, Adedeji Emmanuel Omotayo, I see you. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. I salute you. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live and direct. So I see the Biafra criminals. The Biafra criminals. I see the Obingos. They say Obi is coming. Obi. Yeah, they are not telling us that Obi is coming any day again. Instead of that, the thing is paining them. Do you know that I've taken time to check everywhere? I see the way these people are going from one platform to another. It's really, really paining them. Taye Dauda, I see you. Good evening to you. I salute you. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live and direct, guys. I see you on my TikTok. Thank you very much, guys. I see you. I noticed that it's really, really paining these OB people and Biafra criminals. They are a bunch of criminals. I've told you before. Nothing have changed. I've told you people that these guys are a bunch of criminals. They are no longer running their propaganda because even their propaganda, nobody's listening. It's not making sense. With their propaganda, it's not working. It can never work. Thank you very much, Martins. I see you. Congratulations to us. The patriotic Nigerians. I see you. Thank you very much. We defeated all defeatables. That is all I keep telling them. We are the winning team, guys. It doesn't matter all your noise. Ola, I see you. Good evening to you. Thank you very much. We defeated OB. We defeated Biafra. We defeated we defeated IPOP. We defeated everything is dead. Before now we saw Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa was telling them, "Oh, I will give you Biafra." Simon Ekpa say, "I will give you Biafra." I know when Biafra is coming. I know when Biafra is coming. That was what he was telling them. He was collecting their money. He was doing fundraising. I was laughing. I told them that Biafra is a scam. That one is finished. The only time it will bring up again is during election. We will use them and get whatever we want because they will always come and be shouting Biafra. Before you know it, we will win election. And they will keep on shouting their Biafra. And when they find out that shouting Biafra does not make sense, they will start running their propaganda again. Are you getting me now? So yeah, they will continue doing that. So Biafra is something that even politicians use it to play the game and they win election. And they will continue to cry. Simple. So the game is very, very clear. Even the Biafra concept that Ojukwu brought, Ojukwu, one of the criminals, he wanted to come and steal Akwa Ibom, steal Bayelsa, steal Ijo, and all of those areas. The thing failed. The thing failed. It will continue to fail. Yeah, because now our people know the truth. We cannot be under criminality of Biafra criminals or bingos. I told Obi that your career is dead. And it's simple. You know, some of them are so angry because when I talk like this, they are so mad because they never believe that a Akwa Ibom person will expose their criminality. They were thinking that they can deceive Akwa Ibom people. They were thinking that they can deceive Ibibio people to come and change our own identity and be answering Biafra or bingos, or I don't even know what they were thinking. But that nonsense has come to an end. I get it me now. But they are still talking because when I look at the videos, I see all the negative comments. All the negative comments come from the Igbos, from the Obi, from the, what do they call them? From the Biafra criminals. They are so pained. Now we begin to understand why the Biafra Obi people are so pained, because they wanted to Colombia everybody and make Nigeria to be under Ibotic. You know what I mean? Because Ojukwu wanted to colonize everywhere and change everything. They were not okay with what they have. You understand me? So that is the story. But that is why you keep on saying they are everywhere. They scattered everywhere. They were making noise. We're making noise and be abusing people. Why they are scattered everywhere and be running propaganda everywhere. Nobody can stay in their place. Is there anybody that can do business in Igbo land today? Is there, even the Igbo people cannot do business in Igbo land? Because their brothers are using, they are taking their lives and they're making life unbearable. People did not even travel to Christmas. The people that travel to Christmas, they cannot even come back. Many of them couldn't come back. Many of them couldn't survive. So we know the story. I get it now. So they are so mad that President Tinubu defeated them and I did not support their brother. And Biafra is dead. I told them that Biafra is dead. Please tell us when Biafra is coming. Tell us when Obi is coming. Obi was a tool that was used. Obi helped for us to win election. It's simple. Obi helped President Tinubu to win election in his own propaganda, whatever. I don't know what he was doing, whether he knows it or not, but Obi helped us to win election. It's simple as that. I get it now. So now I'm hearing that they say they want to come together. What's his name? Atiku is begging for them to come together so that they can 2027. 2027 that they, my brother, 2027 will be a different game. I get me now. 2027 will be. Kenny, I salute you. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to all of you. Please, when is Biafra coming? When is Biafra coming? Okay, I want to talk about three major things today because I might be saying it at different points. But three major things I want to talk about today. It is obvious that President Tinubu is hitting the ground running from day one. And I'm so much happy and proud to have supported openly, publicly, President Tinubu, even when others could not understand it. Because do you know why? I've learned to understand that the future belongs to those who see possibilities when it is not yet obvious. We saw the possibilities. We know that for Nigeria to be safe, for Nigeria to come out of these difficulties, we need someone like President Tinubu. You see the way it is challenging now. It is because President Tinubu knows how to navigate all these issues. I'm telling you, because when you look at the story that is coming out already, from all the monies, all the accusations, all the allegations, all the stolen wealth of the country, Emefiele, mention all of them, there are plenty. Even the ministers, before and now, all the ministers, all the monies that these people have been stealing. My brother, it is not easy for Nigeria to be on the path or on a successful path, because every politician, every minister, all of them, when they enter office, their mission is to steal the money. Their mission is to steal the wealth of the country. That is the fight that President Tinubu is fighting now. If President Tinubu is able to succeed to fight this fight, to make sure that ministers, people who get public offices, appointed offices, if they do their job, because that is his job. We understand that Nigeria is not poor. Nigeria, that is why I know that Nigeria is on the right track, because when I listen to our vice president, I understand that Nigeria is on the right track. Let me play this to you, because Nigeria is not poor. Africa as a continent is not poor. It is because of bad leaders, bad politicians, bad ministers, bad senators, ministers and public officers that are not doing what they're supposed to do. They take a political position as opportunity for them to steal the wealth of the country and amass the wealth for themselves. You can see it now. Look at the ministers. They are busy stealing money, taking money. I've not accused anybody. Understand? But from everything we have seen, these ministers, they are not even doing their job. These senators, they are not even doing their job. I'm aware that President Tinubu has awarded how many billions to senators for their constituency project. How many of them? It's almost 6-8 months now. All these senators. How many constituency projects have you seen? How many ministers have done something? House of Reps and Federal House of, what have they done? Have you? They have. If they were to follow the constitution of the country, I'm not saying the constitution of the country is even better, but with the constitution of the country that we are using now, if all the ministers were to do what they're supposed to do, the governors were to do what they're supposed to do, president do what they're supposed to do, my brother, Nigeria could have been better. But you see, these people are not even doing what they're supposed to do. They are busy stealing the wealth of the country. It is only when a president comes to recover this money, after they finish their tenure, after they do this, maybe 8 years is gone, they have squandered all the money, and then they will use EFCC and be doing eye service. They say they are doing investigation. But in this government, President Tinubu government, you can see before they finish the money, before they steal the money in 8, or before they waste 8 years already, President Tinubu is already investigating people that are already allegations or suspension, new people appointed. That is to tell you that the fight of Nigeria development is based on these politicians. Failed leadership, failed ministers, failed senators, failed politicians, failed governors and presidents that have failed us, that have refused to do what they are supposed to do. So today I'm going to propose a solution for one of the solutions of that. Are you getting me now? Stop calling me. One Igbo man calling me. When I'm live, you are calling me. You are very stupid. You think that I'm here for that nonsense. Don't call me. When I don't open the line, don't call me. Understand me? I don't come here often, but when I come here, I have something to say. Are you getting me now? I want to say 3 things. You know, Sammy, it is obvious that for the development of Nigeria to work, there has to be a change of leadership. There have to be a system to help, that is a transparent kind of system, a system that they can use to monitor all these activities of the government. And there has to be objectives. There have to be vision. They have to be like a set target. What do you want to achieve? For example, so now I'm proposing what we need. For example, let me give you a very good example. Now, before I go into that, I want to play something for you, because this is a very important conversation. I get it. You want to contribute. I'm just starting. You want to contribute. Stop. Don't call me when I've not opened the line. I want to contribute. What is that? What are you contributing? Do you know my conversation? I get it. So I want you to listen to our vice president.
The president has set up a committee to synchronize our taxes and come up with a single line taxation system. So the global community was thrilled. We had a lot of positive interface, positive interactions, and very soon our efforts will start yielding fruits. We are not a poor nation by any standard. We are not a poor continent. We want to deal with people on a pedestal of equality. We do not come to the West with a begging bowl, no. We want to deal with them on mutually beneficial terms, because ours is the richest continent in the world. The whole country of Europe, their resources are not up to the resources in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is why I said we carry our poverty with dignity. We are not here. Wherever we go to have mutually beneficial relationships with Western nations and with Western entities.
This is our vice president. Did you listen to the conversation? He said that Nigeria is not poor, Africa is not poor, our continent is not poor. There is nowhere in Europe that is even richer than one country in Africa. There is nowhere in the whole of Europe that is richer than one country. In fact, the wealth, the resources that is used in Europe or of course, Western world or whatever, come from Africa. That is the truth. That is the truth. So our vice president, I want you to listen. Our vice president is telling you that we are not begging if we go for any business meetings, or we are not begging for money, for crumbs, and no. We want to do business as a mutual kind of agreement and negotiations. Now that the government of Nigeria, of President Tinubu today, as it stands now, is working on the ground, setting up a single line of maybe taxation system, that can work with everybody. Because what we have seen right now in this country, in Nigeria, is our system. Our system is not okay at all. There is no transparent system. The governors and the senators, every public holder, office holder, they just do whatever they like. A governor will come, do whatever they like. A senator will come, do whatever they like. A minister will come, do whatever they like. We need to set targets, goals, what tax and what we want to achieve. Therefore, what I think is needed in this government or in Nigerian in Africa, in all of Africa, in the government system of Africa, what I think is needed is what I would call like a continuity department, like will I say a continuity ministry or what they call it, or training stroke development or continuity ministries. That is what we need in every government of Nigeria. Do you know why? Because every government in the world, they have it. They have what is called continuity or training and development. Do you know why I say this? I will give you a very good example. If you are running a company, okay, if you are running a company and you're hiring people, you can hire an engineer, hire anybody. You can even appoint a director, okay, but at a time, this director might no longer be interested, okay. Maybe you might stop the appointment of the director. Maybe you stop the appointment of an engineer. But do you know one thing that is constant? For that company to keep on running, there must be a training department. There must be a development department. There must be something like a continuity department. Are you getting me now? Because anybody that comes, that training department is always there. They will always be the one to provide training, training, development programs, and set targets for anybody that take over any office or any position. I just feel like in the Nigerian system, anybody can just come and do anything. There's no continuity, there's no training, there's no development. For example, we have new ministers. When they come, who is going to put them through? Who is going to give them direction? The minister, they will just be doing whatever they like. If their predecessor want to teach them or give them opportunity to learn, they will learn. There is no training and development. There's nothing. There's no continuity. There is no continuity in our government, in the government in Africa, in the government in Nigeria. That is why things you can see Africa will continue to remain back and forth every time. So I am seeing that President Tinubu is working on this, because I remember, I was telling you before, for the first time in the history of Nigeria, President Tinubu came and established what is called whatever department. What's the name? There's a name, what's the name of that department? I want to call it the way the president, the president came and said, we want a department that we are going to use, that is going to track the activities. You know what I mean? That is going to track the activities of the ministers, track the activities of the senators or any appointed offices. Because this result department or whatever accountability department is very important. We can see, looking at the history of Nigeria, we find out that these officers, what they do is to take the money, either they will divert the money for something else, they will just decide whatever they like, they will just do whatever they like. Look at Lagos. Lagos is a model state. I've always been saying it. Whether you are a governor or not, if you take office, there is a blueprint already. If a new governor comes now in Lagos, there is already a blueprint. The governor don't need to think, what am I going to do? We'll be looking for innovations or we'll be looking for ideas. No, because Lagos is already, there's a blueprint of how Lagos will be in 2030 or 2050 or 2100. I'm just giving an example. Are you getting me now? That what is the vision of Nigeria? That is what we have been asking. What is the vision of Nigeria? What is the vision of Akwa Ibom? What is the vision of Abia State? What is the vision of Enugu State? What is the vision of Port Harcourt? What infrastructure do Port Harcourt want to get or have in the next 50 years or in the next 20 years or in the next 10 years? They don't have it. So that is why any governor will just come, squander the money. Ministers will just come, squander the resources. Everybody will just do their own and they will go and they will just go away. They will take the money. If they like, they will send it to some private account. If they like, see, President Tinubu is moving the country on the right direction. Nigeria is back on track. And just like what the Vice President Shettima said, you might not see it now, but he said very soon, he said all the activities, all the foundational work that President Tinubu is doing, everybody's going to see. Because just like I said before, Nigerians are interested. They want to just see the price of food, change in the price of food, maybe affordable. They want to see transportation, the price of fuel, things are so high, things are so high, or transportation fees are so high. Some people complain of the dollar rate so high. I don't know if they live in the US, but we live in Naira, so in Nigeria, so, and we use Naira. So what are you, because everything in Nigeria, there is no restriction. We just be buying things everywhere, both fake and real. Bring it to Nigeria. There is no local content. There is no made in Nigeria. There is no restriction. There is no plan. There is no. These ministries are not doing their job. They are not setting. They are not setting targets. Everybody just come and do anything. They just enjoy money. That is what is going on. So I feel like if we have like a continuity department, or training and development department in the Nigerian government, or in the part of the ministry, that it doesn't matter who you are. If you come as a governor or as a minister, there is already a plan how we want to move the country forward. That is why every other developing countries or developed countries are moving forward. Because any city in the UK or in the America or anywhere, they have a vision of what they want to do. They have what they want to achieve. So if you are appointed to that office, all you need to be doing is to make sure you achieve those targets, those visions, those objectives. And there's a deadline for it, and there are targets. What is the target of President Tinubu office? What is the target of the ministers? What do they have to do? What is the target of the governors? What do they want to do? Are they supposed to complete maybe 3 roads or 40 roads in a year, or in their first tenure? What is those targets? Who is looking at these performances? So that is why, and that is what I've been saying, that I want President Tinubu to focus on putting the right systems in place, the right foundation, the transparency system that will move this country forward. Otherwise, there will be no change, because anybody that comes will just squander the money. There is no set target. If they promise during their election, they will give you promise. What did they used to call it? They will give their manifesto. They will say, hey, look at what they're going to do. So nobody holding nothing, because that is just their manifesto. So there's no institutional target or timelines or objective to achieve anything. And I think that is why ministers will just come, squander the money. Governors will just come, squander the money. Everybody will just come, just scatter everything, and they will just go like that. So I believe that if we implement this, my suggestion, this is going to be the best. Just like every other company. You can get the job, and then maybe you decided to leave the company. It doesn't mean that company will fall down. No, they will try to employ another person. And if that person comes, this is the target, this is the vision, this is the objective, this is what we want you to achieve as a senator, this is what we want you to achieve as a minister. But even all those things are already outlined in our constitution, what they're supposed to do, but they are not doing it because there's nobody holding them accountable. So this is what we are saying, and that is what and President Tinubu is already working on this. Is setting the right targets. Of course, we have learned about the taxation system. We have learned about many other sectors like the agriculture, which is one of the focus. Of course, we have seen some of the refineries. They're already starting operations, like is it Dangote Refinery, Port Harcourt Refinery? They're already starting operations. Many other things is already set on motion. Are you getting me now? Each of these ministers, they now understand that President Tinubu is different from any other president in the past. That will give you. It's not like other ones. They will give you job, and then you will not check it. But President Tinubu is making sure, I mean, if he has given you a job, you have to make sure that you do that job, and you have to give result. Are you getting me now? Which is something that is the reason why he set up the department. Are you getting me now? He set up the department to make sure that all the ministers, they are doing what they are supposed to do. You understand me? So we need Office of Accountability, if that's what's the name. If that's the name we are thinking about, we need Office of Accountability. This Office of Development, whatever name, or ministry or something that will, if a governor comes in line with the vision of the state, we want to achieve this. Maybe there are major issues, there are major structures that we need to do, or there are major things that we do. You need to, as a governor, you need to be able to do it for the people, or do it for meet up with the target that people have already, as in People have already set the target. People want what people want. You know, you have to do it. You have to follow the plan of the community. Okay, yeah, you can say a plan. They must be planned. Of course, I know that every government, like for example, they will say they have planning committee or whatever. No, this is different from what I'm saying. You understand me? You know, there has to be a system. For example, I always use the UK for example. If there is no prime minister today in the UK will still be working because they have a system in place. They already have what they want to achieve. They already have what they want to, the visions, the objective, each of the milestones and targets. You know, they have it already. So anybody, even if there's no prime minister, they will just be waiting for another prime minister to come and continue from where the other person start, just like what is going on in Lagos. Are you getting me now? So we need this system in place. If not, my brother, you go talk from now till tomorrow. These people, they don't care. We have seen that most of these politicians, they don't care. Most of the politicians, they don't care. They just come to eat the money because there's no accountability. The federal government will just give them allocation. Look at now, how many months now? In this government, I believe that they have received lots of money. They have received lots of money. What have the governors, what have they done? The ministers, what have they done with the money? The senators, what have they done with the money? That's what I'm saying. If you ask them now, they will tell you some kind of project that does not even exist. Go and ask your governor now, if you even have access to him, they will tell you project that they have done. You can't even see it. They have signed off project that they have done. You can't even see it. In Nigeria, they will commission a project that will not even come to life for 10 years, 20 years. How can you commission a project that we have not seen? So you see, that is what is going on. So these things must change. And I believe that President Tinubu understands this and is working towards making sure that all these things are working, are put in place. So yes. So Nigerians themselves, rejected Obi because they know that Obi is a failure, rejected Atiku and chose President Tinubu for this job. And President Tinubu is actually doing the job. Are you getting me? President Tinubu is actually doing the job, setting the right things in place to make sure at the right time, everything will fall in place. I love President Tinubu for one thing. It's not like other president that will be doing eye service. You know, all this eye service, you know, they will just come and say, because people are shouting, they will just be looking for temporary fix and later people will continue to cry. No. That is not the kind of solution that President Tinubu want to bring. President Tinubu want to bring a permanent solution, a sustainable solution, and I believe that is what he's doing. That is what he's doing. But these people, what do you call it, Obi and Biafra criminals running propaganda everywhere. They are so mad. Look at, I posted a video the other day. You know, they are just attacking my videos. They say Nsima is looking for relevance. I say Nsima is looking for relevance. Okay, so it means because I'm looking for relevance, I brought you to my page. You come to my page, and because you are in my page, you are commenting and say, "Oh, Nsima, you are not relevant again." Why should I be relevant? We have defeated you. We defeated Obi, defeated Biafra. If not, where is your Biafra? When is your Biafra coming? You see, if it was easy, just like this Obi or Igbos are shouting that President Tinubu this and that and that and that. If it was easy, why don't you get your Biafra? You know, sir, if it was easy to bring development to the country, why didn't you get your Biafra? You are still shouting today, your Biafra. Where is your Biafra? Where is your Biafra? You know, you want President Tinubu that is not even up to a year to solve all your problems. Yet you have a governor that has been there for more than a year. He's even a professor, Professor Soludo, who has been there for more than a year. He has not achieved anything. The other day, 2 days or 2 weeks ago, we saw Professor Soludo keep on presenting PowerPoint every year. You do PowerPoint review for people of Anambra. Say, a professor. I'm not hearing them shouting. I'm not hearing them crying. Ojus Okalu, who was a former governor, nothing he has achieved in his constituency. Many of them, I'm not hearing them talking about it, but they want President Tinubu to achieve everything. But I'm asking you, if it was easy, why didn't you get this your Biafra? You have been shouting Biafra for how long? God knows when. So, and you are not able to get it. And you want President Tinubu that just came into office the other day to solve all your problems. You must be joking. That is why you can never smell that place. I've told you people before. You know, that's why you can never. If it was easy, why didn't you get your Biafra? I'm asking you, with your lies upon all the lies and propaganda you have been using, or all your criminality, you want to steal Akwa Ibom, you want to, some idiots, most of them now, they are claiming to be from Calabar. They change all their fake names. We don't have time for you because we know all of you. We know that you are criminal. Your forefathers, Ojukwu and others, they tried it and they failed. That's how they want to Colombi, Akwa Ibom, Colombi, Ijo, all those areas, Bayasa, you know, Bayasa, we want to call him, he failed. They failed, and you people continue from this from the same thing, from the same your forefathers, how they failed, you know. You want to Columbia other people because we were part of the old Eastern region. You see, I've told you people before that all those nonsense has come to an end. I get me now. Obi a failure. What did they call it? Biafra a failure. I will keep on reminding you, because if people were telling me that, oh, you keep deceiving your people, say, oh, Biafra has come. It's true, Biafra has come. Biafra has come. You understand me? Look, I know that it's paining all of you that you will never smell that place. You understand me? You will never smell that place. You will never in your life smell that place. Are you getting me now? That something that reminds me. I'm aware of. Was it 2 weeks ago or last week? Just last week, the Supreme Court have is it affirmed the election or the election of Governor Umoeno as the governor of Akwa Ibom State. You see, now I'm saying you see, if you are from Akwa Ibom State, for example, and you allow the title pastor to deceive you. So now Pastor Umoeno has been affirmed by the Supreme Court according to their message. I don't have problem with that, but you see, it's already now. If before maybe you were fighting as a governor in Akwa Ibom because you are fighting to get your position, because even me, I don't like you. I don't like the current governor of Akwa Ibom because I know that is a fake pastor that they have given to us. The same way Emmanuel Udom did nothing in Akwa Ibom is the same way this Pastor Umoeno will do nothing. I'm going to assure you, because we already see the handwriting on the wall. We already seen it now. But I just want to assure Umoeno, fake Pastor Umoeno, that if he does not succeed, if he does not do anything for the people of Akwa Ibom, he should not be thinking of coming back. because I know how this thing works. Fine, Supreme Court has affirmed you as the governor of Akwa Ibom. Fine, but we are waiting for you to perform. So Governor Umoeno, I'm sending a message to you, because if you don't do anything, you cannot come back in your second time. You can't come back. This person keep on calling me. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my brother.
Yes. Hello? Yes. What's your name, please?
My name is George.
Okay.
I'm calling from. I want to contribute something, please. Just give me time, please. You see, the problem of Nigeria is something that I will call incompetence. And that incompetence, our leaders influence it. And when you influence incompetence, you will get negative results. I will give you an example. Now, if you look at the reason why Nigeria hated Jonathan is because of insecurity. You would agree with me. Hello?
Yeah, you say you want to talk. Just go ahead. I'm listening.
Now, they voted for Buhari because Buhari is a soldier. We think that he will tackle this insecurity. And you see how worse that thing is. Now, when Tinubu came, you see, the problem I have with all these things is you have to put somebody that is competent. Now, if you check Tinubu, we all know that Tinubu might be good in the economy, but when it comes to security, he might not be good. Do you know the reason? He's not from security background. Now, if you look at the person that is the national security advisor, he's from police background. He's not from military background, neither an intelligence background. And this thing, we are into security challenges. Even our service chiefs are now celebrities. You normally come to media to look for viewers. Okay, look at now. You remember the statement of our late head of state, no, he said rest in peace, General Abacha. I know that if Abacha is the head of state today or president, all this nonsense will not be happening. Are you getting me? Abacha said that, and I quote, if any insecurity lasts for 24 hours, the government need to be responsible. Now, Abuja now is not safe. As I'm talking to you, Abuja, I am not blaming Tinubu, but I am blaming the incompetent of those that are there. How can you appoint somebody who is not from anything in terms of military or intelligence as a national security advisor? How can you appoint somebody who knows nothing as a minister of defense from military or any security agency? Okay, let us talk about the two. When you talk about incompetent or those who are there, Edu informal Edu is as a former commissioner. Edu have not held any federal office before. You still went and brought Edu as a minister. Instead of you to put her as a minister of state in health, in order for her to nurture, for her to know what is in the federal government, for her to know that federal government and state government is not the same. You went and put her as a minister for something that is bigger than her. And what did she do? She went there and messed up by paying money into a private account, which is not as acceptable in the federal.
That is not only Edu that pay money into private account, my brother. Your governor do the same. Your minister do the same. No. You don't finish. I've given you time. I think you are just talking nonsense, my brother. Listen to me. You are just talking nonsense. Complete. What has happened today in any minister or ministry is not today. It is not something that is something that I've been doing. In fact, all the ministers that came into office today learned from their predecessors. They are doing what their predecessors have been doing. They are following the footsteps of their predecessors in the past. So President Tinubu is setting a standard for them to see. Are you getting me? I mean, something must happen for President Tinubu to let them know that, no, this is wrong. And that is what President Tinubu is doing. Are you getting me now? I don't need to be handling any office before to be able to do any other job. That is why I'm saying that in every job, it doesn't matter who you are, you need training. You need a proper training, proper information, proper targets for you to start your ground, and then you now bring your idea and your initiative. That is what is missing in Nigerian government. It's not all this thing that you're talking about. There is no transparency. Even if it was Obi that was giving that job, Obi as a governor failed. He didn't do anything. Today, there's nothing that we can proud of that Obi did. So please, I don't. Can you mention anybody that you know that did something in Nigerian government or in any position that you can be proud of? Can you mention one person? So President Tinubu is setting a standard today, my brother. Even if it's you that is chopping your mouth, you are from the southeast. What idea have you brought? Must you be in government position to solve the problem of your people in the southeast? I can guarantee you that all the crisis that is going on in Abuja is caused by the people from the southeast. I am telling you, me, I'm not saying, my brother, see, I don't come here to play because I'm not here to, as you are saying me, I don't do views. I'm giving you information. Are you getting me now? But I can assure you, all those people that are doing rubbish, causing insecurity, you will see the result. So, my brother, we are not in a rush. You understand me? We are not in a rush to solve the problem of the country. President Tinubu is on the throne. That is what I want to assure you. You understand me? That was how I was telling all of you that President Tinubu will win election. You come and be making noise. It has happened. First thing, we have done that one. The second one now is governance. And President Tinubu is bringing a system that has never existed in Nigeria. Everything that you are seeing any minister do today is what their predecessors have been doing. They copy the same thing. That is why when Edu, it was even Betta Edu that reported the predecessor, right? So Betta Edu was thinking that she's doing the right thing, never knew that it was wrong. So I'm not saying that Betta Edu is even wrong in anything because she copied from their predecessors. There's no standard. That is why I'm saying that there has to be a standard. There has to be a system in place so that every other government follow. So please, if you are saying anybody's competent, there's nothing like being competent in anything. As long as you can read and write and understand and you are patriotic, you can solve the problem of your country. But if there is no system, if there is no track records like tracking system to track your activities, you can just do anything. So this time is not about apportioning blames, because I know all of you Igbo people or Southeast people, you are quick to appoint blames, but your Southeast have not been fixed. Because that is my problem. If you have so much knowledge, fix your place. Let us learn from your place. But the people you are talking about, President Tinubu is from Yoruba, and Yoruba land is better than the Southeast. My brother, President Tinubu fixed Lagos, and Ogun State is already working, and is working towards the national. So what are you talking about? Is there any other state? Is there any state in Nigeria that is better than Lagos or Ogun State? So, my brother, I don't understand what you are talking about. Who are competent people? Tell me one competent person in Nigeria today that has been in government.
Is that how you anchor your?
That is how I anchor my program. Yes, you don't come here and talk rubbish. You say you want to blame. Who are you blaming? You say Edu is from Cross River. Edu is it a Akwa Ibom name? I want to ask you, Edu, is it a Akwa Ibom name? Edu, that woman is an Igbo woman. Please, if you don't have any important thing to say, get out. Do you have any important thing to talk? Because I don't waste my time here. You understand me? You come here and be apportioning blame. You say, competent people. Are you incompetent? If you're competent, why don't you build your Southeast? If competent people are talking, it's not you. It's supposed to be Yoruba people. Or it's supposed to be the people from the north. When you go to Kaduna, you will see standards. No Igbo man have right to come and say a competency. I've been hearing you people talking rubbish on platform because I don't have time for you people. You understand me? I don't have time for all these failures. Igbo man don't have mouth in Nigeria because you spoil the country. Anywhere you go, if any crisis happen, when you check it, it's an Igbo man that caused it. It's a reality. So don't come here and make noise and say, hey, competent. Show me one Igbo man that is competent. Oh, is this why you were calling me? Look at this. This is the person that was calling me. I've not even started my program. He was just calling me everywhere. He was just calling me. And now I gave you opportunity to talk. He was telling me Edu is from Cross River. Edu, is it a Kwaibo name? Edu, is it has anything to do with Cross Rivers? You infiltrate everywhere and you started telling me, oh, Edu what? We are talking about reality. Any place in Nigeria today, if we want to talk about governance, people that will set a track record, it can never be any Igbo man. There is no place in Nigeria that you can say Igbo man has done anything that Nigeria can copy from. And we want to ask, where is it? Is it in governance? A Professor Soludo has done nothing that Nigeria could have said, okay, let us copy from it. President Tinubu is on the throne. He just came into office and you are making us. Prophet, he's talking about competent. Who is the competent person? Obi that you want us to vote as a president was a governor in Anambra. He did nothing. And now we have a professor. Professor Soludo did nothing. Every year, Professor Soludo go to Abuja to do PowerPoint presentation as his track record for a year. You people come back. Stop making noise for where I am, because I have worked with Igbo people, work with all of you. I know the criminality, I know the mentality. You always feel like, yeah, look at all the bad news coming from everywhere in the world. If Igbo man is not there, then forget it. And you talk about competency. What are you talking about competency? We don't have the right system in place. If you put Jesus Christ in Nigeria, he will still steal. If you even bring God, said he will go steal. Because if there's no track record, forget it. Anywhere you put human beings, that's how they are. I live in abroad. I've been in different places. Every function, every ministry have a target, have a system. If you are the one that win that election to be a counselor, there is a record of what they want you to do. You achieve it. You achieve it. If you cannot do it, then another person will come and do it. That is what is missing in Nigerian government, in everywhere in Africa. Let nobody deceive you. You understand me? So don't come and be shouting for me, say competence. I ask you a very simple question. Show us any Igbo man that is competent. If you go to the north, you will see governance. Go to Kaduna, you will see how they tie their road, do everything to be working. They might not be good in everywhere, maybe like education, because maybe their religion do not support education or whatever. But any other thing, they try to make sure their people benefit. The worst place in Nigeria is in the southeast. And you are telling us about governance or competency. No Igbo man, I don't think why we should be listening to any Igbo. That's what I was saying before. If you tell us about business, you can tell about, and the business you do dubious businesses. You do dubious business because there's no system to track it. That's why you have been doing rubbish business. I wish President, because I know that President Tinubu will not be able to do this thing in 8 years. You can't do such business abroad. Huh? So people abroad, do they have 2 heads more than us? We're even more intelligent than any other person. And you're telling me because we don't have the system. The Oyibo people that you want to travel to their place, they just have system in place. What does that mean? They just have a system where they can check, they review, they have a authority at different levels that checkmate something. For example, Beta Edu was transferring how much? Where is the threshold? At what point do they bring the senior offer? Where is the threshold? Like, where is the authority? How much is Beta Edu can transfer? Where is the restriction? For example, as a minister, you're supposed to be given certain power. Okay, maybe you have 500,000 power of money that you can transfer without approval. But if it's beyond that threshold, there's supposed to be somebody that will look into it and ask you, why do you want more money? And approve it for you. There is no such system. It's a holistic system. We don't have it. So if President Tinubu is trying to do this thing, it's going to take time for it to be achieved. So don't come and tell me this is I don't know who to use as example. Is it Atiku? When he was a vice president, nothing to show forth. Who is it? Obi? Nothing. The only competent man that we see today as he stands now is President Tinubu. And do you know why? Because he has a political will. It's only political will to do this thing, because everybody that go into that office, when you go, there's money. Look at what the vice president says, Shettima. Nigeria is not poor. Do you know where that language come from? We are not poor, man. Look at, I learned that there was an explosion in Ibadan. What happened in Ibadan? There was an explosion. What happened? They say there's illegal mining of our resources. That is how they are just mining the resources. In Bayelsa, there's a report of bunkering. Is it? Yes, there's a report of people stealing crude oil. Simple. We are not poor, man. We are not poor. It's just that these resources and monies and wealth are channeled into just a few individuals, because there's no system to distribute the wealth. But if you come to the UK, they distribute this wealth for everybody, at least to a certain level. Even upon that, they are still crying. But look at us. If it can come to Nigeria, where there's no welfare system, where there's no living wage system, where there is no transportation system, where there is no anything, food supply system, there's none. But in the UK, all those things are regulated. Everything is managed. Look at most of you, if you give opportunity now, you want to travel to Finland, they don't even have anything in Finland. They only have forest. Are you aware that 80% of the land mass in Finland is forest? But if you have opportunity, all of you will travel to there. You will go there. You don't even mind the weather. Do you know why? Because the people there, they manage their own resources. They are able to turn their forest into something that will produce for their own country. But look at our own. Individuals are the one managing it. Individuals are the one stealing it. Individuals are the one taking the opportunity. So the problem of the country today, as it stands now, is accountability, systems to track these things, and a proper system in place. And then, for me, I keep saying this thing is not difficult, because it's not a new system. We already have it. The template of other countries are working. We just need to start deploying it and follow the process for it to work. And there must be consequences. I've been saying this many, many times. So that is the greatest war that we are fighting today. If you have a minister, are they doing what they're supposed to do? If you have a governor, are they doing what they're supposed to do? So please, I'm tired of hearing stories of people saying, so you call me to blame President Tinubu that he appointed the wrong people. No, who is President Tinubu supposed to appoint? Is it your own brother? We appointed an Igbo man who is Emefiele. Look at all the resources that was stolen. Look at all, even if it was not stolen, look at all the resources that was mismanaged. You talk about competency. Was Ikon Jawala not given the job? What did she achieve? We just praise Ikon Jawala. Finished. Simple. That's it. It's gone. It's gone. That's it. What about that Madukwe? One woman like that. It was an Igbo woman too. Who was our petroleum minister before now, or whatever, finance? Or what did that? Nothing. There is no record. There's no track record. There's no system. There's no sustainable system. If they just do something and they will just go and everything will just disappear. No, that is not what we want. I say to you, we just need a system, a continuity system, a training or development system, whatever you want to call it, accountability system. That is a foundation, so that anybody that go into office, whatever money that is given, it can be trackable. If the minister is transferring money for a certain thing, there must be threshold, there must be authority assigned, that if that money you are transferring, if it's more than 500, somebody higher authority needs to approve it. And then they will know why. There must be a reason for it to approve and all of that. So these things, we need sincere people and patriotic people. If not, forget it. If you come here to complain, you are complaining nonsense. Because if you complain about President Tinubu, what about your own governor? What about your own brother? Your own local government brother? Your own people that is your local government chairman or your village man? Are they doing what? If they give you the job, you will do worse. You would, because before now we were talking about young people into office, political office. Now we were able to give them opportunity. Look at this one. This one say, Mos Chima Nwosu, see your Calabar mouth. My brother, now the Calabar person now they teach you today. Yes, and you are watching my platform. Yes, now the Calabar man now they teach you today. You see how the table have turned. Everybody have seen you wherever you are from. You know that you are mago in your business. Your criminality is in your blood. You want to steal Akwa Ibom. You want to steal Cross River and put in your Biafra. You want to steal Bayelsa. You want to steal Ijo and put in your Biafra. You understand me? So we now understand your game. So I don't know people that give you audience, because when I see all of you are even all over the social media talking about blaming President Tinubu. We want to look for who to blame, but you have a governor. You have how many governors in the whole of the Southeast? They have not turned the Southeast to London or to even Lagos that we can use as an example, and you come to make noise. No, the challenge of the country is not easy. Do you know why it's not easy? Because there were many people before President Tinubu who have caused a lot of problems. These people who have amassed so much of wealth that they can fight, that they can do anything. So we need a systematic system to be able to put the right system in place and to make sure that things are working. Just like I've been saying, the greatest fight of this government today, President Tinubu's government, is for people who have been appointed to do their job to do their job. That is it. If everybody can do their job, everything will work fine. Understand me? And then I've been saying, there is no need of President Tinubu fighting corruption, fighting this thing, because as you are fighting one, they are also stealing. You have to put the right system the right system first in place, so that as you are fighting, another one will not happen. So if you don't put the right system first in place and you are fighting corruption, before you finish fighting that one, they will commit another one, and the cycle keep continue. Are you getting me now? So that is where the problem is. And I want to assure you that President Tinubu is doing it. You understand me? President Tinubu is doing it. It might not happen the way you are feeling. You understand me? It might not happen the way you are thinking, but President Tinubu is actually doing it. Thank you very much. I forgot the name. Yes, that is why the first thing that President Tinubu did was to create that department that has never existed before, Result Delivery Unit. That is what it's called, Result Delivery. It has never happened because President Tinubu knows that is where the problem is. Every minister, every governor that comes, they just squander the resources. Nothing to show forth. So President Tinubu created that department, Result Delivery Unit, because that is what is important. Thank you very much, Suleiman or Oladipo Akani. Say Akparawan, say my son of Idu from Akwa Ibom. God bless you. God bless you too. You understand me? The President Tinubu is on the right track. We know that President Tinubu is on the right track. I get me now. You know, because that is the only thing. How can we put the right system in place that will help or prevent our ministers, our public office holders from, squandering the resources for their own personal interest? That is the major, that if you say you are competent, if you say you have sense, that is the kind of proposals we should be hearing from the so-called youth of the country. We want to hear proposals from Nigerians, from the youth, from the educated people. What system can we put in place to prevent public holder offices from stealing the wealth of the country, from squandering the resources? This is what we should be talking. Not to come and tell me story. You are looking for who to blame because Obi did not win election. Obi that was a governor and could not do nothing. You see him that was better than any other person? By the way, when I say all these Igbo people or all these Biafra IPO people talk about President Tinubu, this and that, I'm wondering, President Tinubu never handle any federal office, never handle anything to do with Igbo people, or never handle any money of Igbo people or whatever. So why are they so obsessed with him? Because he has never handled any public office or federal government job that he steal their money. I don't even understand them. They have been giving money every time. So you keep talking bullshit. You want to look for who to blame. I salute you, sir. Please go ahead. Yes, I salute you. Please go ahead.
Son of Uju.
I salute you, sir. Well done.
My name is Femi. I'm calling from Maryland.
Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, so like you rightly said, there has to be system in place. You understand? We have to put templates, structures in place.
Yes.
That the ministers are supposed to follow. You understand?
Yes.
Because in this case, they are new, and they need to know. Okay, this is the way we are supposed. This is what we are supposed to do. This is what we are not supposed to do. You understand?
Yes.
That's why that retreat was important. You understand? But I don't know what they were taught in that retreat. Concerning what you said, there has to be control in place. I have worked in the banking industry before. You understand? In the banking industry, if you are an operations manager, you have a limit that you can't go beyond.
Yes.
If you want to go beyond that limit, you have a higher authority.
Yes.
That must approve it. You
yes.
Understand?
Yes.
So even if you want to transfer that money, if you say your limit is 100,000, if you want to transfer maybe 200,000 to a contractor, you will need to send that approval to your to a higher authority above you. If he doesn't approve it, that 200,000 cannot go.
Exactly.
So that is what we need to put in place. But you know, in the public sector, ministers are like the head of the ministry. So there's nobody that you can put ahead of them to approve that except the president. So what we can do, since we have Auditor General's office, you understand? Auditor General's office can send auditors to all the ministries, and those auditors will be independent people. That is, they are not reporting to the minister, they are reporting directly to the Auditor General. If a minister wants to send a transfer, for instance, he will need the approval of that auditor. You understand? And that auditor is reporting to the Auditor General. So, without the approval of the auditor, that thing cannot go. It's the auditor that will let the minister know that, look, this is what you can do, this is what you cannot do, this is your limit, this is beyond this limit, it cannot go, and stuff like that. So if they can do it like that, that the auditor, the resident auditor in the ministry is not reporting to the minister in such a way that the minister cannot intimidate the auditor. That auditor is reporting directly to the Auditor General's office. That way, it's going to work.
So one of the ways that this can be done, we already have the system. For example, you see that Cisco system that was used in Lagos as well, also have that feature. There are so many systems.
Exactly.
Are you getting me? There are so many systems that we can use now, that we can deploy. Are you getting me now? For example, you say the minister is the head of that particular ministry. Fine, there's no problem, right? But how much money is assigned to the minister? What was it based on? What they say they submit a budget. What you see? So that is why I'm saying that we don't have, the problem is going to be because we don't have this system in place. Because I live in the UK, I work with different government officials, I know how it's work. I know how it's working. Are you getting me now? So when a budget, the minister will submit a budget, understand me, to whatever, for it to be approved and whatever. So if that money is approved, right? So that is, and then there's different assignment to the different monies, right? So the system is set up in that way such that this project is used for this, and at the end of the day, this project should be tracked if it was done or not. Monies transferred must be transferred for that specific purpose based on the budget that was allocated. Are you getting me now? So if that budget was misused, it means that project will not be done, and then somebody somewhere should be able to pick that up and let them, and then either there's a review or more reason why and all of that. By that way, we can be able to track these things, because from the way it's happening now, money will just be given to minister or any ministry, and they will just squander the money, and that's it.
That is it.
That is what has been going on for so many years, sir.
There's also Bureau of Public Procurement. So their role is also to monitor whatever procurement whatever you want to procure for your ministry. So all those control are in place, but I don't know how they are able to breach it. Another thing that they can put in place is, if it is public money, the kind of system that they'll be using should be such that there's no way you can transfer money from such account to a personal account. I don't know how it was possible for them to transfer into a personal account from public account, because normally it's not supposed to it shouldn't go through. They ought to have put such control in place in such a way that it can never go through, because it is not expected that money should move from public accounts to private accounts. So the software they are using should be able to recognize private accounts that, look, this thing is supposed to give a red flag.
Exactly.
All those things, all those controls have to be in place in whatever software they are deploying for those ministries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my contribution.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. Thank you very
Have a
much.
good one.
All right, and you too. Okay, that brother that wanted to call, George, please, if you understand what we are talking, yeah, you can call now and make your contribution. You know, TY1010. You say you never seen Mugu like this guy. Tinubu has no, you never see Mugu like me, right? Because the thing pure for you. You understand me? I can't be your Mugu because you don't like me. Waiting concern, you are a criminal. Be a fraud criminal. Come and show your face and talk to me. I salute you.
Good evening, sir.
I salute you, sir. Long time.
It's been a long time we see you.
A long time. I have not been coming, sir. Sorry.
Keep on checking checking your page. We don't see you.
Yes, I've not been coming live, sir. Sorry. Yes.
That's all right. It's all right. I like what you are talking about system in place to check all these atrocities that are being perpetrated in the office. And at the same time, I just want to say one thing. I want to give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a kudos. Immediately when he found out that Edu misbehaved, he fired her. This thing is something we haven't seen for a long time in the Nigeria government.
Exactly.
We saw what happened during Goodluck Jonathan comment, how they are all stealing our money. The Minister of Petroleum stole all our money, and he was in that office throughout the government.
Yes.
We saw what all during what's the name this one? Buhari.
Emefiele. Yes.
All parastatals, all ministers, they are stealing. But I just want to give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu kudos for taking the giant step as a leader. I also saw that he fired some parastatals, directors, not only ministers. He's telling them that it's not going to be business as usual. I'm expecting more from him. I know there are rats everywhere. So for him taking that kind of decision, he's supposed to be giving a kudos for that. So it's not about condemning him or do anything. Human being will remain human being. But leadership to take action when it's appropriate.
Exactly.
And he took action as a courageous leader. Anybody that misbehaves, he has made that kind of example. If you misbehave in that office, believe you me, you will fire.
Exactly. Quick.
I also love what he's doing on the immigration passport office. They have done a lot of jobs there. To get your passport now is more quicker. They are even going.
Sorry, how is it quicker? Because I have a concern about passport now.
In Nigeria, it's quicker.
Okay, in Nigeria, because in the UK, somebody booked for wanted to make application. Was it yesterday? After making the application, to book appointment is in 6 months. There is no.
In UK, because I have someone working directly with the UK embassy. Nigeria embassy in UK.
Yes.
In London here.
Yes.
The minister of what's the name? This man in charge. They are going to bring that system down to UK to all foreign offices, embassies by April this year. That you only go to apply online and your passport will be posted to your house. So there won't be. You just need to go and get your NIN and fill in your application online, and your application will be sent to your house. And the embassy in London will be divided. The Nigerian embassy in London will be divided into two. One would be in Scotland. One would be here in London. Here. So they are actually working. They are working seriously on that area. I give them kudos for that kind of area. Nigeria has suffered a lot in kind of passport issue all over the world. But it started in Nigeria. In Nigeria today, if you want to apply for passport in Nigeria, you don't need to go to the office. Just go online. Go and fill your details. Whether you have your NIN, submit your and pay online, and your passport will be sent to you. So the system will be introduced to all the foreign offices by April. These are the things we are expecting from the president, and they're actually working. These are the results Nigeria want to see from their government to reduce the stress and problem they are going through all over the world. This one that's talking about the London home is going to be happening. It's coming up by April. The embassy, Nigeria embassy in London, will be split into two places.
so that the pressure in the London embassy will be as much as it was before. And your application for the passport won't be coming down there to come and apply for anything. You have to apply online by April this year. Inshallah, it shall be. These are the things we need to be talking about to our people. That government is not something that can go to the office and it's not a bullet point of a thing. It does take time. The damage has been done for a long time. To mobile law, to tidy up all those things, it takes time. Even the NIN issue, it has problem before. They are sorting it out. They're sorting it out. You know, Nigerian being what we are very difficult sort of people. There's not any avenue that cannot go and do any kind of things. The immediately they set up the NIN, some crook rush that in that kind of area. They are suffering money there. They are doing all kind of things in that area. But they need to sort them out. It's not a day job. We need to take time. It takes time. So all systems will be overhauled. The only person that can do that, it can only be President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Sure.
Not a baby in the politics.
No.
Baby politician cannot do the job.
No.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been in the politics for over 30 years. He understood what is going on very well. He's not someone that comes from nowhere. So he mastered the system very well. And with due time, if we cannot solve all the problems we are facing in Nigeria, at least it will reduce it by 1/3, if not 2/3 of our problem. No, it's not one man job. It's not one tenor job. It's a continual process. The foundation needs to be laid by someone that's capable and tough enough to face all those kind of rogues. The rogues in Nigeria, they are in millions everywhere. So you need to handle them properly, and to be able to discipline them, you need a tough man. So the problem is not President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The problem is Nigerian. We can use anything. We talk about kind of fake product. Who's doing perfect product? Are they not Nigerians? Go to Alaba. Go to Alaba, an international market in Alaba. There's not even toothpaste there is fake. Paracetamol is fake. Slippers is fake. Every product, I only know it's only God grace that people are living in that area.
Wow.
They say every fake things down there. So it's not something that someone can do in a day. It takes a robust policy to checkmate all these heresies. So, and it's not. The problem is not President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The problem is Nigerians. That if we give any room down, they will look for loophole. They will look for kuru to do anything. So the problem takes a bigger fit man to actually handle it. And by the time he finishes his regime, God will give us a capable hand again that will continue from where it will stop and continue pushing us up. Nigeria has a better future, but we need to change our perspective. We need to change our approach about life. We need to be considerate of our fellow human being. Those who are selling fake products, they don't have conscience. Some of them are Alafa, some of them are priests, some of them, all kind of things are there. So it's not someone that go and check his policy-making project that will change all these heresies. And it's not something you can do in a day because the things are eating us deep in our system. If you go to schools, rubbish. If you go to hospital, rubbish. If you go to transportation system, rubbish. It's not president that is doing those things. Those who are there are Nigerians. The policy, as you said, need to be set in place to adjust all these things, to make us to live straight, to make our country proud, to work effectively, to be efficient and effective. So we cannot all be rogue and be thief everywhere. So we need someone that can lead us as a father that can put us straight. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, God has given him to us. He is the capable hand that will lead us. Obi is a baby in this case. Obi cannot even stay in the office for 3 months before they chase him off. Because the rogue in that country, the vultures in that country, they won't let him rest. They won't let him rest. You see that throughout since President Bola Ahmed has been in the office now, do you see any strike? Who bought monkey? Who bought monkey? Do you see any strike? Do you see any yama all those kind of those noise maker? But we handle it properly. This man is genius. He understood everything. We are so blessed for having
Look at the recent issue that President Tinubu just resolved now. There was this issue between Glo and MTN. He was able to settle that one as well. Immediately.
He settled no problem. See the way he settled his Ondo State issue. See the way he settled the problem in Rivers State. See the way he went to Imo State to make sure that things are going on in Imo State. See the way I saw the way you responded what this thing that happened in Ibadan day before yesterday.
Yes, the explosion, right?
Explosion that happened in Ibadan. He's very proactive, very proactive. I don't think he's sleeping as well. They just to give him a break. They just to give him a break. He's a human being like you and mine. He's working 24/7. He's carrying a bigger load. The people that is leading, they are stubborn people. They are so aggressive people. They are not agree. What is the newest slogan? What they say that?
We no go agree. Is it? We no.
They are not agree people. So you need someone that can actually change them. You not agree out of their hearts. You need to. You not agree get police. You not agree get custom. You not agree get everywhere. Even the church. In the mosque. Everywhere. It's not a baby job. It's not a baby job. You can sit down there in your house, be talking rubbish, be permutating about all those things that you don't know anything about. Governance is not a baby. You are dealing with human being emotion and the behaviors, and you have to be tough with them. When you need to cane them, you cane them. Imagine when during Christmas you send rice to all senators, all central districts in Nigeria. Have we had that before?
They did not even share it. They didn't even talk about it.
Last Christmas and New Year, he paid transport fare for our people traveling to their various houses. Have you heard it before? Have you heard it before? It takes time. You cannot build an house that will be dismantled in a day. It cannot build a house. So the man is working harder. The man is doing a excellent job. The man is going to change the direction of our organization to the right perspective. It does take time. Look at those kind of subsidy. He handled it big time. Big time.
Mm-hmm.
When they are doing yama, who buy you? First subsidy is gone and go and hang yourself. So if you want to be a leader, you must be bold and be able to take a hard decision. It's not for a baby. It's not an emotional job. It's a tough decision. Some people will benefit, but people that will, the point is it, majority must benefit. While minority, some people should lose out, definitely. Even in the UK, in America, there are a lot of homeless people in UK here. There are a lot of homeless people here. The job scarcity everywhere in UK here is here. I checked my electricity bill that I normally pay every month. It has gone up. It has gone up by about 50%. I received my bill day before yesterday. I said, "Oh my God, what's this?" I'm expecting to be up maybe by 30%. It went over 50%. Am I going to go and kill myself? Am I going to blame Prime Minister of UK? I live with it. So this is in reality. Go to shops, go to Tesco. Everything is upside down. It's not a good. They were talking yama. I said, who are these people? Who are these people? They were comparing their country. They don't see the blessing in that country. We don't have problem of what Pakistan people are going through in their country. We don't have half of what Ghanaians are going through in their country. We don't have 1/10 of what Zimbabwe people are going through in their country. And they see patriotic to their country. They see proposing to their country. Go to America, go to Philadelphia. I've been there. You see homeless people like a city in Philadelphia, like a city. Homeless people living rough in America there. And they're talking rubbish. How many homeless people do we have in Nigeria there? In Nigeria, we have family system that we support each other down there. So we should be grateful for the person we have as a president. President Bola Ahmed is the right man for the job. I didn't support him when he was protesting because I had my issue then. I was fully supporter of Obi then. But when I saw the reality of it, I said, oh my God, I make mistake. They said, no, this is the man for the job. As quickly with my alliance to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I supported 1,000%. 1,000%. If there's anything like that. So of course, I know governance is not a job. It's not a baby job. It's not a baby job. All I know agree. We agree by force. My brother, good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think I like the last statement. He said, all those, I no go agree for anybody. So that is, he said, we no go agree for anybody or something like that. That's the slogan. Those slogans are slogans from criminals. All those people shouting, we no go agree for, they are a bunch of criminals. Those are the people that have been, they contribute to spoiling this country. Most of them are celebrities and comedians who have been using, what they call it, football bet to deceive all of you. You'll be betting. They'll be giving you promo code. They are not betting, no, but they will be giving you promo code to bet so that they will eat your money. You know, all this football betting has become a thing for the celebrities. Anything that they will use to make money for them, they will just promote anything. They came out with a slogan, we not go agree for anybody. They are a bunch of criminals now. We don't agree for them, we don't agree for them. We defeated Obi. We not go agree for them, we not agree for them. We defeated Biafra and Biafra. And the next stage now is we are going to shock all of them with success in the country. Simple and short. That's all we can tell them. We not go grow. Now who will help? I salute you.
Hello, Isima.
Yes, I salute you. Happy New Year to you, sir. Long time.
We miss you. We are not seeing you these days. I will know that it's just how situation be. Thank you very much for coming up again.
I salute you.
And I really like your topic today. In fact, I really like the way you started. Let me once again recap. During the campaign period and before the election, and when President Buhari and President Tinubu was running to office, we have been hammering about this system. You have been hammering about a system that can work. You have been hammering about a long-term plan system that really work perfectly. I can remember you're always saying this, which is true. To be honest, which is true, and I believe President Tinubu is doing it.
Yes.
And this is a 7-month-old government, which is we need to give him more chance. And if you look at it, for example, now let me pick it from the ministry, the SAC one that President just sacked recently.
Yeah.
In names of in person of
our youngest minister, women minister. Yes.
Our women minister. The problem there is, it is not a do alone, and it is not our ministry alone. They are doing it. They are doing it from the state. When she was a commissioner, they do it in the state. They do it in local government. They do it at federal level. They transfer money from government account into personal account.
Yes.
They do it. Even the CBI do it. NNPC do it. Everybody, all of them do it. There's all these procurement ads, public ads. I mean, all the rules are there. They know. But this civil servant will bypass it. They will make the minister to bypass it. What happened? The minister are only in charge of execution of policies. When it comes to the implementation, that's how to do the civil servant. And the civil servant those are the one making all this stealing, making away, giving the room to steal money. For example, now, if I transfer 5 million to your account, bank will flag it. But if they transfer 10 billion into personal, bank will clear it. Because bankers too were part of the scam.
Yes.
They collect their own share. That's why you can see all these civil servants, they can able to send their kid to abroad to school. They can able to buy estate. They can buy property. They can live life like anyhow. Because all of them, they are stealing money. So it's a system that President Tinubu, that's why you can see he's been firing a lot, most of the directors, firing them. Because of what? This system needs to be changed.
Yes.
We need this system totally overhaul. There's a big problem. And they will be stealing this study wise, they have been doing it for over 30 years. It's not that they just started yesterday, no. It's been there for more than 30 years.
Yes. That's why when that caller called me, he was talking rubbish. I said, this is something they have been doing for a long time. And Beto Edu have been doing it. And she wanted to do it. But this government said no. No.
They have been doing it a long time. Yeah, this government is trying to stop it. And it's not, you can't just, President Tinubu cannot just do it in one, no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Drastically. He need a scapegoat. He need to make some people a scapegoat. He need to put a lot of people into trial. And again, he need to push a lot of policies into it. And if you look at it, he has been directed the financial minister again to come up with a new policy in terms of restructuring most of those ministers that have been affected. And these changes will go along the whole ministry. So that caller was calling you incompetent. I like the way you, in fact, you have replied him enough. Just 7-month-old government. You are trying to say they appointing competent people. What just things? What is he talking about? What is exactly the problem that he's talking about?
He's an Igbo man. I know him. He's an Igbo man. That's what they do.
Appointed, someone that have no military background to go ahead, the national security advisor. Before this government come in place, we have been putting military people who have a military background.
Even Buhari self was an ex. He didn't solve the problem. You are telling me.
Exactly. So Jonathan couldn't solve it. The problem started during Obasanjo. Did he stop it? No. He went to Yar'Adua period up to Jonathan. He didn't stop it. No. It came down to Buhari. Did he stop it? No. And now that's okay, fine. We cannot be doing the same thing and expecting the same result. Let's change it now. They now bring somebody with a police background, try to regain and change it again. And we're just starting. The government just said, we just started. He has started shouting, oh, is he competent? Somebody that have no military background. Oh, this and this. Which kind of human being are this? So the key important thing here is this system that calling for restructuring. We are calling for reformation. We are calling for more devolution of power. And President Tinubu, in fact, kudos to him. He immediately switched to action. Any problem is opportunity to make that changes. Any little mistake is opportunity to make that changes. So that is what he's doing now. Because all this, the way the country is today, everybody is not happy. You can see the way they were stealing money, they were catching money away. This thing is being there. It's been part of their blood there. It just changes that system, reformation. That is what we really need. How to quickly stop, because these civil servants know the rules. They are just not following it. They are just not following it, which is the president must come out with more policies again, and the National Assembly again. They have to work hand to hand again. And kudos to them. I know they were trying.
I think we need something that is better than EFCC, sir.
Of course. We need more. We need to go more deep, because we don't want a kind of a media trial. We don't want a situation whereby why would the system allow them to steal the money in the first place?
Exactly.
By the time we start dragging it, it will consume. How many years do we have as a tenure? So we want a system that will stop them from stealing. Not they will steal before we start. Oh, this one has still 30 billion. Oh, this one. How can a system allow somebody to steal 37 billion? A system allows somebody to steal 44 billion. That is too much. And these are the ones that we don't know. They are doing it across all ministries that way.
Yes.
Look at what the vice president said. Nigeria is supposed to be poor. We're not supposed to be in this situation we are today. We're not supposed to be in this trouble. It shouldn't. But it's just like, look at where you read the people who are in the past government before doing Jonathan time up to what? They're all stealing money. They're all stealing this money out. The problem is that just because of the head of the minister, that's what we are hearing. The civil servant, the PAMSEC, the director, all down. What they were stealing, my brother, is heavy. What they were stealing there is heavy. Down to the state, up to the local government, they were out there stealing money. So this system must be changed. We want a system that will stop them from stealing. Not they will still finish. We will not spend donkeys of years chasing them, collecting, they should return the money. It will take long. Even though the 44 billion that they recently cut away, they can only recover 39 point something, less than 40 billion. In just less than how many days? 5 days. Almost 4.3 billion. Don't disappear. Can't trace it again. So what about those who are stealing maybe 50 billion, all those money for a long time. And we are here now chasing them. Say they should bring in. So we want a system that can stop them from stealing. Now they will still finish. We'll start dragging all this media chat. We don't want it. We want the system that will stop them from stealing this money. So thank you very much, Isima.
Thank you very much, Brother Lee.
I really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you for your contribution. I salute you.
Continue. Thank you.
Thank you for it. This is the best government that Nigeria has ever had.
Of course.
This is the best government that Nigeria has ever had.
This is the best because the way Mr. President is switched to action, I was even wondering, say, everything quick. Every mistake is an opportunity for him to effect the changes. That is what we really want. So not that if you come with something that somehow people will start shouting, but no, any small mistake is opportunity to effect the change, which is very good. Swinging to action quick, and we can see it. We can see a lot of reform. In fact, this MFL, they are spoiled. They already bring Nigeria to ground zero. I'm telling you, they have finished Nigeria finally. For that 9 years, that guy was there as a CBN governor. No. There are a lot. But thank God that we have President Tinubu. Suppose all this, we go and put maybe Atiku there or Obi. I'm telling you, I don't think Nigeria will exist today. I doubt.
It will not.
I doubt it. It will not exist. Haba. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, sir, for your contribution. I so much appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, it can only take the only president, our own president, President Tinubu, to try to resolve this issue, just like he's trying to do, because it's something that has been there for a very long time. Hello, I salute you. Yes, I salute you.
Compliments of the season and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Very long time.
I know. We always miss each other online.
Yes, I know. No worries.
There is nothing from you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. We just want to appreciate our able president for what he's doing. We know it's not an easy task. The system has been in rots for years. So we are not expecting a magic wand to just clear it within how many days that he came into office, but we still implore him to still do it more. And we pray that God will continue to strengthen and protect him.
Yeah.
First, I guess, to a large extent, our procurement act and procedures need to be overhauled totally. For instance, even for contracts in ministries and parastatals, most of them are they have a lot of middlemen involved. And it's all these middlemen and the government officials and the civil servants.
Yeah.
These are the people that work together to perpetrate all these heinous and evil acts of doing all sorts. So, to a large extent, our procurement act, they need to update it. Probably most procurements, if possible, should be done maybe on each parastatals or ministries' sites. For instance, you can bid, as in bidding should be online, submission of contract documents, submission of quotes and whatever should be done online. Because to a large extent, once you cut off, please help me carry my file. Because it's carrying file with civil servants.
Yes.
Is the civil servant will down, okay, put this amount. This is the amount that you will give me out of it. Once that, if that bureaucracy is being cut off to a large extent, they will help in sanitizing the system gradually. Oh, we can't get it 100% yet. But gradually, they need to remove all the middlemen, both in form of civil servants and the briefcase contractors. Once, for instance, there should be in each parastatal or ministry, there should be like a mini kind of procurement or whatever in each, that will be working with a central procurement office or ministry. That smaller unit in each parastatal or whatever should be reporting, constant reporting to the central office. And all data also need to be synchronized and updated. They need to, as a most, because now virtually everybody in the world now, they are going E. Your payments is being done through E. Even when E method of payment, even contractors are being paid electronically. They are not being paid cash. Because before you can be paid self in other countries, they will first verify who are you, the account number. They want to know who is behind the company. So to a large extent, if most of these things are being done online in a way that anybody that is being authorized to log into the system for vetting purpose or for whatever can easily get information of a particular company that is meant to be paid before payment, because really we should get to the level that this corruption or corrupt practices is being nipped in the bud before the actual committants of the corruption, because we can't wait till these people siphon all the money. At the end of the day, we'll not be chasing them up and down. After they might have transfer to this, transfer to that, transfer money and go and keep it in a safe haven. So we have to get to the point where the system is being developed in such a way that all these middlemen, civil servants, all these people will not have, even if will not have access to, particularly the payments at the end of the payments, particularly. Procurement, negotiation, and everything can be done at the ministry or whatever level of where the project is being done. But when it comes to payment of projects, payment of projects should not be handled by ministry. The ministry that the project is being assigned or is being done for. So that payment should be taken off from the civil servants in that ministry. For instance, if for Ministry of Work and Housing, if you are doing any project concerning road or whatever, when it comes to payment of road or whatever, or payment for the contract, payment should be taken off from Minister of Works.
Yes.
Or whoever, or PS for Works. Payment should not be done by any of the top officials. The payment should probably be done by
a central system, sir, Ama. So this is what I was trying to say. Thank you very much. I think you will help to explain it better. You help to explain it better now.
Negotiation, bidding, opening, and whatever should be done at the ministry. But when it comes to the actual payment, it should be off all these guys. By the time they don't, the only payment that should be paid to each ministry are maybe just running costs, basically.
Yes.
To contracts, major contracts should be taken off them. They should not have they should not be able to authorize final payments. They can authorize, okay, I cleared this phase of this job has been done, the phase 1 or phase 2 has been done. Okay, they can authorize passing of project. But when it comes to the actual payment should not be paid. It should not be done by the ministry. It should be done by another central ministry that will be seriously monitored, and there should be regulation also attached to that ministry that anybody that does any whatever infraction in that ministry, there should be special tribunal that will deal with such offender in that ministry that is paying, whatever name they want to call it. But all ministry, government need to stop giving them the autonomy of making final payments for budget, for works, major ones. They should just be in charge of running costs of the ministry and some other miscellaneous whatever. But when it comes to projects, no, they should not be.
Yes.
Should not be done. And also on in such ministry that is doing the payment also, there should be an e-system that data are being, as in that, there will be serious collation of data, that so that even they themselves, that they will be able to manipulate, they won't have the power also to manipulate some election, even if they have to make the management of those central data, probably they have to give the management to a foreign company. For instance, I use this platform can be used to manage data that no local Nigerian can, AWS or whatever, they can get whatever there to have a secure kind of data that nobody in the ministry or whatever can manipulate easily. So that is my own opinion, that payment should be taken off from me. They should take it off the ministry. No minister, no permanent secretary, no whatever can authorize payment of major projects. And major project also should be done. That they should make it. They should make it like a public information that people can easily. Okay, I've bidded for this project. Let me go at how far they've gone about it. Has it been approved? Bidders have then been selected or whatever? Because this whole corruption thing, it's crazy. It's like I can't even, because it's an ingrained thing, and the civil servants, they all know the processes, they know how to beat the system, they've mastered that act so much. So now, since we can't beat them, it's better you even take the power off them of doing any kind of major payments. And at least when budget or whatever is being done, yes, they can do the budget, but when it comes to allocation of giving them, releasing of money for those, it should not be released to the ministry. It should be released to a central organization that will be paying, that the ministry will be liaising with and giving an approval at whatever level for release of payment to whatever contractor that passes or finish job for each phase. So that's my own little knowledge or opinion, that I feel this will be done in a robust manner, and I think we can get there. We can achieve it.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Isimu.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yes, I think this is a better explanation of what I was trying to talk about. Yes, we can. The ministry can have their running cost for everything, maybe running cost of everything. I mean, we should have a system, receive quotations for every whatever, and then any quotation that is approved or bid that is approved, then that is the one that is going to be sent. The system, it has different levels of authorities. Are you getting me now? There's a system, you send in your quote, you send in your whatever, maybe the ministry or the minister or whoever can check which of the quotes and invite them for maybe interview, or if what do they call it, vetting or whatever they call it, invite them, and then whichever one that is approved will move to the next stage. Are you getting me now? And then the next stage is for the execution of the contract, depending on how it was agreed in terms of the financial terms, which money is supposed to be transferred. Then when it has been agreed on, it is not the ministry that should transfer that money. It should be another ministry who is like finance or accounting that should invoice. Every invoicing and payment should be done there, and so that it will be verified. And then the final payment, there should be another department now or ministry that will go and check that project that was issued or that was paid, or the first payment has gone. So now before the final payment, there should be another ministry that should go and check, or their job is to check projects. It should not be the Federal Ministry of Works award project. After awarding project, will pay the contractors, take contractors, pay the contractors, check whether the job is done. The same ministry, man. That is why the work has not been done. That is why they have not been doing anything. That is why there's nothing that has been achieved. It has never been done like that any day, anywhere in the world. It has never been done, everything done by the same place. No, it's not. That is where the problem is. Are you getting me now? The same ministry cannot award contract to contractors. So that's why some of them, they give it to their brothers. Some of them, they will go and register another company, and then they collect monies and everything, and they don't execute the project. So that is where the problem is. This system must be put in place. Maybe it might not be a better explanation, but I believe that the President Tinubu's team and their, of course, whatever, all their team working together should come up with this. We need a transparent system, a robust system that somebody can say, okay, yeah, there's different levels of authority. You understand me? There must be different levels of authority. Everything must not be or cannot be in one person's hand. No, that is where we have seen this thing for a very long time. So something must change. Something must change for it to work. You understand me? Something must change for it to work. And I believe that President Tinubu is working on that. And that's why I'm so happy. You understand me? I'm so happy that Obi did not win. I'm so much happy that Obi and Biafra did not win. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for their Biafra to come. I told them before, when is your Biafra coming? You can come to my inbox and talk rubbish just like you have been. For a very long time, I've not even been coming live. I've not been doing videos, but people keep sending me. I've deleted all the videos. Because what I want to do, I don't want to be talking rubbish with all this bunch of criminals, IPOP, Biafra criminal that have been running propaganda for. I've deleted all the videos. I deleted all of them. But I have them stored somewhere. I have deleted all the videos so that, it's finished. This is New Year. I've not even done anything to them. They still come to my inbox and be talking rubbish. I say, look at these people. Obi will never become president of Nigeria. It's a challenge. I keep telling you people. I salute you. Yes.
I just want to give you the information.
Mm-hmm.
They nabbed some iPod in Lagos today. Group of them.
Yes.
They were arrested in Lagos today. So I just want the iPod.
Yes, that is what the person that called me, he was telling me about insecurity in Abuja. I told them that it's IPOP, Biafra people. They are the one doing it. They have shared themselves across to be causing problems in the country.
We tamed them today like a rat in Lagos. We tamed them down, and they are not looking like jelly baby. All those information were swallowed. They were crying like a baby. Their iPod should be based in their 5 plots. Any attempt to carry their criminality to any other area in Nigeria will be neutralized. So when you mention iPod, that's why I just want to let me give you this information.
Yes.
Maybe you are not aware of it.
No, I haven't seen that. I know of some of the children that was there's a video of some children from Igbo, is it Anambra, where that came to Lagos. They are sleeping outside. They are doing, begging people, this kind of rubbish business. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, go to Ijele platform. He posted them.
Oh, he posted it.
See their face.
Mm-hmm.
They look like Kwan Soko. Kwan Soko. Poverty have eaten the They are so bitter. You see their faces. They look like someone that went to. They are fighting all these people in Afghanistan. They tame them like a rat.
Are they still doing formidable?
Those ones that they are informidable. I'm sure that they are formidable. They should carry their yama to their 5 plots down there. Any attempt to transfer that useless to our territory, believe me, you'll be neutralized. You cannot come to our territory to come and kidnap anybody, irrespective wherever you might come from. If you ask God with your brothers, it's not your territory, you cannot come and pursue him in Lagos. You cannot go to Abuja and go and pursue him. You ever wait for him to come to your territory to do anything you want to do to him. So the Lagos State must work. Lagos State comprises many tribes. Lagos State is a metropolitan city. It has all over global citizen. We cannot play with security down there. So I just telling those iPod, I could see their hands
on the typing session. I saw that messages there. So to be aware that any attempt to carry that into our territory, you'll be neutralized. You will send it to your ancestor. Your ancestor will give you, when you meet your ancestor, he will give you the flower that you are welcome. So for your information, iPod, Biafra, we are watching you. So don't think that you are the only one that can talk. Don't think the thing is open ground. It's not open ground, yo. It's not open ground. You do the man, you see what to do. So it's not for you alone. Do your criminality on your territory. Nobody's coming down there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need you. It's your own. It belongs to you. It is your ancestral land. You can do anything you want to your territory. But any attempt to carry to Akaibo State, to carry to Rivers State, to carry to Edo State, to carry to Benue State, to carry to Lagos State, you be napped because you are going beyond your territory. You don't own those areas. Your home is your home. All the other areas belong to other people, and they must live and live peacefully. They don't want. They want to enjoy their life. They don't sign the will of death as you sign the will of death. So they want to live and want to take care of their children and their grandchildren. They want to live in earth and prosperity. They want to live and enjoy the life that God has given to them. They don't sign to come out to this world and die. But you have signed the will of informidable. Yes, we don't dispute that. It's your decision. But any attempt to carry that into other people, to go and disturb other people's lifestyle, to go and disturb other people's businesses, believe you me, it's not going to be easy. We're going to give it to you back. Violence for violence. If you carry, you go see wutu. Nigeria Security Agency are prepared for you. We are watching you. So you can talk, you can type, you can do online ranta. You can do anything, you can abuse, you can curse people. So let me tell you, we are majority, you are minority. By the time we deal with you, you will go and meet your ancestral because we want to enjoy ourselves. We hold Nigeria together. Nobody's more Nigeria than anybody. Nobody's more Nigeria. Nobody's superior than anybody in Nigeria. But if you want to do your yama, yeah, you are allowed to do it in your ancestral lands. You can even send your ancestral land to be like Palestinian. Nobody cares. If you look at it's your home, it belongs to you. But any attempt to carry it to other area, believe you me, you will regret the day you are born. Good night, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. I mean, I've told them already. I don't have time to keep on talking about it. We are waiting for the time Obi will come back. Is it Obi is coming? We are waiting for the time Obi is coming, and we're also waiting for the time Biafra will come. Simple. I don't have time. I keep reminding them. Let Biafra come. I salute you. Yes, I salute you, sir. A long time. I'm fine.
I'm happy to see you back on here. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah, my contribution is going to be brief, probably because of the trust I have in the city boy.
Yes.
The laws and the financial regulation and financial memorandum are there, and I trust the city boy is going to make use of those things to straighten things up.
Yes.
The laws are there. The regulations are there.
Yes.
It's the way to implement these laws
Yes.
that is lacking. Initially, the money that was that Better Edu was involved, actually, there is law that he cannot transfer such money into personal account. And when he sought an approval, it was rejected. It was rejected because the people that the city boy put in place knew what to do. But this lady went back and conspired with the career officers. And they got it done. And when they got it done, they were exposed. And they will continue to be exposed. The city boy, he said they should not pity him. I trust him. He knows what to do. You should just watch him. When Abakuba was making a point that there is no nation that will succeed without credit system, and we are all aware during the campaign when the city boys was talking about the credit system as a of reducing corruption in Nigeria. And we heard what other people said. When you ask them how would they be able to cut corruption in the system, they were talking about selling, the PDP guy was talking about selling a Port Harcourt refinery and the Warren refinery to raise 50 billion. The question I was asking was the one he sold during the privatization. How did it end up? And they asked the other one that called himself Bingo. How will he reduce corruption? He said, I will reduce corruption, I will reduce corruption. And look at China. And they were pressing him. He couldn't come up with anything. He was talking about, look, I will reduce corruption. So I trust City Boy. He knows what to do. He knows what to do. He's an accountant. He's an auditor. He's a seasoned administrator. So if you are undermining the City Boy or looking down on him, it's at your own peril. The City Boy knows what to do. We should just give him time. He's going to get there. And one of the greatest assets that the City Boy has is that he listened.
That's
he
it.
listen to people. When you tell him this is going wrong, he will sit people down and listen to them and seek a way to remedy things. Thank you, Mr. Simon. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I salute you. Thank you very much for your contribution, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You understand me? From day one, hit the ground running. He's been running. President Tinubu has been running from day one. You understand me? Working underground, openly, tirelessly to put the right system in place. It's not going to be easy, man. I look at everything from top to bottom. It's not gonna be. There are people still fighting him that is, because of the system he's trying to put in place that will stop them from taking money or squandering money or stealing money for themselves. These people will still be fighting the president. I'm aware of, according to the story, even about the Minister of Interior, talking about the immigration issues and all of that. When he first started some of the innovation that is going on now with the passport and everything, we are aware of the story that even some of the people working in the offices, they were not happy with the new minister because he's cutting down those excesses, those things that is making them to be taking money from people, harassing people in the name of passport. We know how much all these officers working in these immigration offices are making lots of money. We are aware, they will go through back doors, they will do whatever, they will be making lots of money. Why is all these things? Yeah, these are the same people that will still come and blame the country and talk rubbish and say the country is not good. Why you are part of the problem? Are you getting me now? That is the same way I'm talking about all these Biafra criminals, all these IPOP people or bingo people. You'll be hearing them talking bullshit, but they are the part of the problem. You see them committing different rubbish everywhere. And then they'll be talking about competency. When you have a professor as a governor that has done nothing for your state, you're talking about competency. What nonsense. Yes, daddy, they are still looking for their OBO, their savior.
We are in the ECOWAS court now. We want to claim our mandate. Supreme Court has failed us. So we are in ECOWAS court.
Wow. I saw, I don't know how true it is. I saw our noble laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka. I saw a broadcast. They said that he reviewed that Obi and his running mate, they plan to annul the election. You remember those times when they were saying that military takeover, this and that was what they were planning to do. That what's his name? Dati and Obi, they were planning to annul the elections. So
that is a criminal from Mauritania. Dati that lost senatorial seats in Kaduna, that rigged election. He was sent out from Senate House now. He was sent back in. They met former governor for Kaduna State, Ahmed Makarofi. Dati is not somebody that wants to be a senator in Nigeria, not talk of even a vice presidential candidate. A Mauritania idiot from Mauritania is because Nigeria is so cheap that we have people, anybody that can troop in from outside Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
But all thanks to the Nyamaris, all thanks to the criminal Igbos. This tribe is so criminal. I am telling you this. Igbos can win election without the help of the North or the help of the South, the Southwest. If they release all their brothers from prison, they dominate prisons throughout the whole world. Go to China. They have the highest number of prisoners in China. They have the highest number of prisoners in Dubai. Go to everywhere you go, Igbo dominate prison. They are criminals. I've told one of them, I said, if they want to win election, they should go and make sure that all the Igbos in prison all over the world are released. Because half of their population is in prison because they are criminals. They want Obi can never become president over our dead body in Nigeria. No Igbo man will rule except if they change. Look at what is happening. The blast in Ibadan. If you go to Twitter space, they have been mocking them. Because who did they vote for? These people are so bitter to the extent that they joke or they play with human lives because of politics. Now, all what they want is either you support Obi or you are something else.
Uh-huh.
And me, I used to tell them, my brother, if they give you gas, give them boost, they don't own monopoly to social media gas boost. We all buy recharge card or data to come online. So nobody have any right to come and bully anybody online. I saw some people come into your comment section to come and say nonsense.
They have always been saying it for a long time.
Yeah. God bless you and have a nice day.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. These are the IPOP Biafra criminals. I know them. They are spending them. Before they thought that Akwa Ibom people are stupid. When I was supporting Biafra Obi when I was supporting Biafra and IPOP, then they were thinking that I do not know what I'm talking about. They think that we are stupid. Until we discover the criminality. This one is not somebody telling me that people say no. I was there. I supported them until I discovered the criminality that they want to come and steal Akwa Ibom. They want to steal Ijaw. They want to steal Bayelsa. They want to steal other places and claim that we don't have our own route. That's complete bullshit. You understand me? And then they want to push Obi for us, a failure, a governor who failed many times as a governor in Anambra State. You understand me? I keep telling them, it is easy. Obi don't need to be the president of Nigeria to fix the Southeast. Let Obi go and fix the Southeast. He has never even comment on any issues happening in the Southeast. But you see Obi first to go to comment on issues happening in the North or in the Yoruba land or any other place. Obi has never condemned anything happening in his own place. That tells you that they are not ready. You understand me? So somebody said that the highest prisoner globally, what a great achievement. That is from Martins. Thank you very much. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. When they catch them stealing something or doing something bad, that is when they will claim that they are Nigerians and that the federal government should come and help them. that the federal government should come and rescue them. Are you getting me now? Nobody send them. Nobody send them. But they'll be running away from their space to go and be committing all kinds of crime. And then if you see what they will do, this will be another conversation. I'm back. I'm going to be back every time, hopefully, by the special grace of God. But I'm not sure, but I'm back. I will try as much as possible to do at least, even if it's 1 hour, but I'm back. Are you getting me now? When they go and do their rubbish money, where they steal money or do dubious business or whatever, I'm not saying that there's no genuine people doing businesses, but I'm saying when they will go and steal, they will come and spray it. You will see the way they spray the money. The same people saying that there's no money in the country, they will be spraying the money. You'll be asking, okay, where did they take this money from? If you say that there's no money in the country, where did you take all these ones from? Let me just show you a sample of one of them. That is how you know that there's something wrong. Are you getting me now? All this illegal bunkering, they burn whatever. They steal. They say they go and steal pipeline. They go and steal oil, whatever. These are the business that they are going into now. These are the business that they have been doing for a long time. I don't think this time around is gonna be good. I don't think this time around is not. I want to show you the people that they say there's no money in Nigeria, my question is, where did they take all these ones and be spraying? Please, can you see it? I'm going to show you a little bit. Can you see the money? Where did they take this money that they are spraying here? Where did they take it from? They spray money everywhere. Where did they take it from? The same people will say, oh, the country is not good. See, they see the money on the floor. Can you see it? Where are they taking the money to spray it? Where are they taking the money to spray? Can you see it? Can you see it? You see? Those are the Igbo spray money. You see, I've not been coming live. I just allow them because they are just noisemakers. They have been making noise for a very long time. They have been talking about Biafra criminality for a very long time. 1967. If it was easy to get Biafra, why don't you get it? Or if it was easy to build yours, why don't you build it? President Tinubu just become president. It's not even up to 1 year or 8 months. You're shouting. A professor 1 year and more, almost getting to 2 years now. Professor Soludo, nothing he has done. But you hear them coming here to shout rubbish. Look at, they say there's no money in Nigeria. Can you see the money on the floor? These are the Igbos spraying money. Where did they get it from? If you ask them now, they will say, we are the richest. The same you are using your mouth to talk rubbish against the country. That is, by the way, I just wanted to, I don't have time for all this thing, because when I see all the comments, I find out that the people abusing me are the Igbos, the IPOP, the Biafra criminals. I say, okay, if it's not paining them, they will not come to my platform. It's because my message is touching their heart, that you can no longer come and steal Akwa Ibom in the name of Biafra. I can assure you that. You understand me? You can go and be claiming, I see some of you claiming Cross River, changing your names and be doing rubbish. It's very easy to stop that nonsense. I get it now. But this time around, it will not work again. So if you like, you come to my inbox and talk rubbish. We defeated OB. We defeated IPOP. We defeated Biafra. During another election year, we will sponsor all of you to be shouting Biafra, 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 and we'll defeat you. Oh, this is very easy. We will sponsor you. You'll be shouting your Biafra, oh, say Biafra, oh. How the sponsorship will come, you will not know. You like money now. They will give you money. You'll be shouting Biafra, Biafra. And then that's how it will happen. And you are going to go. Now, all of you, don't calm down, Abi. You told us that OB is coming. You know, come. You say Biafra is coming. It's not coming. You understand me? So I don't know if by this time you never wake up, then you forget yourself. I get it now. So guys, that's my 2 hours, guys. I'm so much happy that President Tinubu is on the throne. I strongly believe that with the political will, knowledge, experience of President Tinubu, this country will be so working. I get it now. This country will be so working. Oh my God. I wanted to end this broadcast now. I salute you.
Mr. Sima.
Yes.
Good evening.
I salute you.
Good evening at your end.
Very, very good.
Thanks for your good work. I always enjoy listening to you with your passion, and your passion has always been consistent.
Sure.
Right from the beginning. You know, I pray that God will continue to grant you the strength and the wisdom to continue
Amen.
your stand. You know. So like I heard that you are leaving now, right?
Yes, I was about leaving, but just because of you, I pick up the call. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No worries. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. The first part is that when we talk about this whole issue with our money, I mean, we know the people that are responsible. The last time I saw a video, I think somewhere in Uganda, somebody from the same region was arrested printing Kenyan currency and Uganda currency at home.
Yes.
So the question is, how sure are we that one of the problems that we are facing is people printing our money in Nigeria?
Yeah, because the way they spray the money is questionable. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And thank God that there is this new NIN thing. It's not that new, but now they are enforcing it. The government is making sure that everybody gets it. You know, and for Nigerians in the diaspora, for you to renew your passport, you have to get NIN. So you go to their website and put in your NIN number before you can apply for a new passport. If you don't have it, you cannot apply.
So it's becoming compulsory.
Yes.
So, those things that we wanted to, like to curtail the issue of corruption, to curtail criminals from moving from one region to another. So if you commit crime, it will be registered against your NIN. So anytime
it will now be put in your criminal records. Yes, your record. Yes.
So you can live from Sokoto to Kano. When you get there, if they want to employ you, they will do criminal check on you, and if they find out that you've committed a crime in Lagos, you'll be deported back to Lagos to face your crime. So at least it will reduce the crime rate within the country, and people will start identifying each other. All these things that we're having, identity theft, where somebody will be from the south today, tomorrow he will say it's from Akwa Ibom. It will not happen, And also there will be proper documentation when people migrate from their region to Akwa Ibom. It will say they migrated. It will be on record. So that tomorrow you will not start claiming certain part of Akwa Ibom to say, no, it belongs to you. So all those things will help preserve the heritage of the people of the land. Because it seems some people have this expansionist agenda to take other people's. I don't know what you are doing with the land that you have. You are not doing anything, but you still want more. That is what they call greedy. You want to take from others.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that a lot of things are happening. Like I said, they said about 100 million people have applied already. That was like as of last year, middle of last year.
Yes.
About 100 million people has already registered for the NIN. So, and I believe by this year, we should be pushing closer to the 200 million, and hopefully we'll be able to capture everyone. And if that is done, it will help, like the voters register, people can now be voting from the diaspora because you have your NIN. So at least they will recognize you that you are from Akwa Ibom. You can be in the UK vote your election. So there will be sanity in our processes, and all this humanitarian issue where they want to give money to the most vulnerable. There will be data. There will be actual data to back it up.
Yes.
So those people that will be giving the money, they will have their NIN. They will also have their BVN. So that whoever wants to verify, so that will actually kill corruption. There's no way you can have those two details and also it will also help in enhancing the credit that the student loan that the government is bringing. So it's not just going to be business as usual. So if you apply for the loan, your NIN will be registered with it. So you can't think, you mustn't think that you will run away and think you will escape. No, your NIN number is for life. It cannot change because they would have taken your biometrics, your picture, and all those information. So that thing can never change. So there will be no escape for that. And also with the credit facility that government is bringing up, the reason why it wasn't effective in the past, though they did not introduce anything similar as such. Like you want to buy a house, you have to start saving money, or you have to go steal to buy a house cash. No. The credit facility means that you can go to the bank and get home loan, where you'll be paying bond every month for the house. So far your salary is up to certain threshold. So there'll be and also cars, if you want to buy a new car, people will start buying Tokumbo when this thing comes up, because now it will enable businesses like Innocent, like this other guy producing cars, to start, enjoying their money, because people will be able to patronize them through the banks, because now there is credible data that is available, and we have the NIN, so you cannot escape this. So it will make our system to be more open and more transparent in terms of how we do business, because I think we've gotten used to this whole ideas of not doing things properly. Even myself, I just took the form for the NIN. I've actually called the partner. They have partners across the country, across different regions of the world.
So you just need to look for the partner in the UK. Yes, partners everywhere. So you register with them, you call them to say, okay, this is what I want to do. They will tell you that, okay, this is the amount. You complete the form, get the information ready, get all the supporting document ready, and put them together. As soon as you are invited, you can go and submit. And even on the form, they have it that they can even do house delivery. All you need to do is go there, do your biometrics, submit the form, they complete it, they submit it to the NIMC, which is the National Identity Management Commission or so. They submit it to them, and then they will make the card available, your NIN, they can post it to you. So from March, I think now we can sit in our various houses and apply for a new passport on your computer. Since they have your address in wherever you are, they will deliver to your house. So you don't have to go queue, you don't have to go bribe somebody. So these are the new changes that is coming with just the introduction of NIN. Look at how it's being interlinked with the passport. Look at how it's being interlinked with the credit. Look at how they are interlinking it with the student loan. So you see, our data is now working for us. We are getting there. And this thing happens within the space of less than a year. So if a president can come with people, with our Senate president, and with all his team, if they can make this thing happen in less than a year, how much will they do in 1 year? That's the question. How much will they do in 2 years? How much will they do in 3 years? How much will they do in 4 years? That is why we must continue to have hope in our country. We must continue to pray for our country, for it to get better. We have no other place in the world than where we came from. So if we continue to pray for them, that God will continue to guide and direct them right, so that they don't fall on the wayside. Look, we are all human beings. People make mistakes, but we need to pray for them so that they don't make expensive mistakes. That God continue to guide them. So there's a lot that we need to talk about, but I see that you are leaving, so I'm just gonna I'm making it snappy. Sorry?
Yeah. No problem. So I'll be coming out now. Yeah.
No, just let me know. Now I'm actually getting the message from. I got 4 messages from Facebook from the different platforms.
So you're getting the notifications, yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
Yeah.
I got it today.
Yeah, it's coming up now because I've been working on some stuff, because they have been reporting all my pages. I told them they cannot shut it down. That's why I still come 1 or 2 times just to let them know that I'm here. So,
your platform is a platform where you get to share information with the people. I was talking to a person, he didn't even know that there is provision for farmers, and he's a farmer in Nigeria. So I had to educate him on what is happening in the farming, what are they doing, how can he benefit, how can he make his produce available. He was shocked. So these are the problem. There's another one, the MTT training that is happening now, that they're going to train about 3 million people for various IT schemes. People don't know in Nigeria. I'm telling them from here that, look, this is what is happening in your country, in our country. And I was even sending them the link because they are not aware. So when we continue to speak about the negative, there will be missing opportunities.
Sure.
So your platform is the platform where you tell the people what is happening and how they can benefit. So that is why I like coming here anytime you're online.
Thank you.
And I'll pray that God will continue to bless you.
Amen.
And increase you and make his face to shine upon you.
Thank you very much.
The great Nsima. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Amen. All right, that was a wonderful contribution, guys. We'll continue next time because I do my 2 hours, guys. And we'll continue this conversation. But the truth is that Nigeria is back on track under President Tinubu. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of back and forth, but then definitely President Tinubu, because of his experience and political will, to fix the country by the special grace of God, with the support of all of us, with the City Boy family, most especially the patriotic Nigerians. We are going to be giving testimony, right? All of us are going to be giving testimony because President Tinubu is on the throne. Oh my God, again. Why is the people that I know calling me? Hello?
Just a quick one, please.
Okay.
The last caller, we will appreciate if all this information, because it's another thing that government should have programs for people. It's another thing for the information to be easily accessible.
Mm-hmm.
That is a big challenge in Nigeria. So we will appreciate if he can hold this program for students, all this program for farmers, all this program for artisans, if he can make available those information, if it can be made available to you, and probably you can now broadcast on your page and make it like a priority information on your page,
Yeah,
like maybe tagging in form of tagging, so that people can easily go into it and access those information, because a whole lot of people don't have all this information, particularly in Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, which information is so germane. So he should please give us all this. I want to believe he knows more of goings in the government. So he should please oblige us and the public these informations. Please, we are begging him. He should furnish you with this information so that we can easily get it on your page. Even if we, as one of your listeners, don't probably cannot benefit from the program, but I know that we will have families or acquaintance or whatever that will be in need of this information. We can easily copy and forward it to
them, to the right people. Yes.
Please, we will appreciate this information. Thank you, Sima.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's very correct. You know, I've been trying to get all this information and put them together, you know, so that everybody can have access, especially the agriculture kind of information, because there are so many people that are interested in going to agriculture, you know, farming, you know, other small businesses and all of that. They need to be able to know how to access all this, you know, funding and support system that the government has made available. That is why I've been talking about building a system, you know, that is government owned system, that people can be able to have access to this information. You know, for example, in the UK, if you want to know anything about anything, any funding opportunity, any government project, is easy. Just use gov.uk. I mean, go there, you have everything there. It will take you to the right places, to the right platforms. You'll be able to get all this necessary information. I get it, me. And so also there are also a link that I have, which I've shared it some time ago, and I'm still going to share it again. I get it, me. I'm still going to share that link again of some of the IT programs. And there's one that we say we wanted to do. We were not able to do it last year, but hopefully we are going to do that program this year. And we have lots of people that have already registered. We have like the database on the City Boy family, the website. You can see the website is already the City Boy movement.org is there. Anybody that wants to participate, you know, you can go there and sign up. And we already have some volunteers that is already working. The reason why I've not given that information is because we are working on the ground to make sure we reach out to every place. I get me now. Already, some of the volunteers already started in some places, and we have those information. And then I'll be able to bring it out at the right time. I get it. We can do it together. It's not going to be easy. But we have to do it. Information is very important, the right information. In fact, somebody even sent me some links, fake links. They say government is giving money. Please click this link. There are so many fake links and that people are sharing in the name of government doing this. All these things are fake links. I get it, mean, and people are even getting scammed and deceived and in the name of all kinds of things, you know. So that is why we need a proper system, a transparent system that is going to work for everybody, and everybody will be able to have access to it. So guys, I will share some other links which I have, so that if you can pass the message to people that need it. Thank you very much. I just want to let you know that President Tinubu is on the throne. It's as simple as that. And he has the experience and is working with experts, working with intelligent people, technocrats, innovators, people, scientists, people that have ideas. I believe, with their support, President Tinubu will be successful. That's all I have to say, guys. For the Obingos and IPOP Biafra criminals, continue. Continue. You can come to my inbox and abuse me and say anything, no problem. But the bottom line is that we defeated Obi. President Tinubu defeated all of you criminals. Defeated Obi, defeated Biafra. So your noise does not make sense. You can continue to cry and weep, but we can assure you, Obi will never be president of Nigeria. I get him in. Obi can never be president of Nigeria. With the pattern that people are using, you cannot be president of Nigeria. You can be sharing yourself, IPOP, Biafra, you can be sharing yourself to different parts of the state, stealing, kidnapping, doing all kinds of things. We are going to catch you. It's very easy. We know that it is the IPOP, Biafra criminals that are sharing themselves everywhere, kidnapping, causing problems everywhere. We know, but continue. When the time comes, you go know. You'll be spraying money, and at the same time, you'll be using your mouth. Say, oh, Nigeria is not, but you are spraying. Where do you get all this money that you are spraying? Because we don't have a working system. That is why you have been saying, because there is no place in the world that they spray their money, their currency. Is only in Nigeria. And the federal government is still alive, allowing all these IPOP Biafra criminals from the southeast to be doing all this thing that they are doing, and the federal government do nothing about it. You understand me? Who am I? If the federal government is not taking action, where all these IPOP, Igbo, Biafra criminals running, spraying our money everywhere, scatter money everywhere. Where did they take it from? It has never been done anywhere in the world. It's only in Nigeria, where people do all kinds of rubbish. We need a working system. That is why I've been saying this thing. If President Tinubu will be fighting other ones, and then without putting a right system, then the cycle continues. That's why I've been saying, let President Tinubu focus on building the right systems and foundation. And then another president that will come will continue. That is the way to take Nigeria out of this situation. Are you getting me now? Anyways, I have to leave you here. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land, guys. Stay blessed until I come your way next time, guys. I have to end it here. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody that called. Thank you very much for your contributions. We will continue again, guys, hopefully by the special grace of God. Thank you very much, and bye for now. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. If you are watching me from, thank you very much. Aziz Tajuddin, thank you very much.